Bihu denotes a set of 3 different cultural festivals of Assam and celebrated by the Assamese diaspora around the world. Though they owe their origins to ancient rites and practices, they have taken definite urban features and have become popular festivals in urban and commercialized milieus in the recent decades. Bihu is also used to imply Bihu dance and Bihu folk songs. The Rongali Bihu or the Bohag Bihu is an important festival of Assam. The most important festivals of Assam are the Bihus, celebrated with fun in abundance by all Assamese people irrespective of caste, creed, and belief. The word Bihu is derived from the language of the Dimasa people. Bi means to ask, and Shu means peace. The word Bishu gradually became Bihu to accommodate linguistic preferences. Bihu. In Assam, Rongali Bihu draws from many different traditions, a Euro-Austro-Asiatic, Sino-Burmese and Indo-Aryan and is celebrated with great fervor. Celebrations begin in the middle of April and generally continue for a month. This is the traditional New Year. In addition, there are 2 other Bihus, Kongali Bihu in October and Bhogali Bihu in January. Like most other Indian festivals, Bihu is associated with farming. As the traditional Assamese society is predominantly agricultural. In fact, similar festivals are also celebrated around the same time elsewhere in India. Bihu is also celebrated overseas by the Assamese community living in different countries around the globe. The 3 Bihus. In a year there are 3 Bihu festivals in Assam, in the months of Bohag, Bihu, and Karti. The Bihus have been celebrated in Assam since ancient times. Each Bihu coincides with a distinctive phase in the farming calendar. The most important and colorful of the 3 Bihu festival is the spring festival Bohag Bihu, or Rongali Bihu, celebrated in the middle of April. This is also the beginning of the agricultural season. Bihu is celebrated in all parts of Assam and by people belonging to all castes and religions. We can thus say that Bihu is a secular festival which brings in humanity, peace and brotherhood among the various castes and religions. Bohag Bihu. Bohag Bihu, the most popular Bihu, celebrates the onset of the Assamese New Year and the coming of spring. This marks the first day of the Hindu solar calendar and is also observed in Mithila, Bengal, Manipur, Nepal, Orissa, Punjab, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, though called by different names. It's a time of merriment and feasting and continues, in general, for 7 days. The farmers prepare the fields for cultivation of paddy and there is a feeling of joy around. The women make pitha, laras and jolpan, which gives the real essence of the season. The first day of the Bihu is called Guru Bihu or Cow Bihu, where the cows are washed and worshipped, which falls on the last day of the previous year, usually on April 14th. This is followed by Manu Bihu on April 15th, the New Year Day. This is the day of getting cleaned up, wearing new cloths and celebrating and getting ready for the new year with fresh vigor. The third day is Gosai Bihu. Statues of gods, worshipped in all households, are cleaned and worshipped, asking for a smooth new year. The folk songs associated with the Bohag Bihu are called Bihu gets or Bihu songs. The form of celebration and rites vary among different demographic groups. Rongali Bihu is also a fertility festival, where the Bihu dance with its sensuous movements using the hips, arms, etc., by the young women call out to celebrate their fertility. In this aspect, the Bihu dance can also be called a mating ritual by the young men and women. The 7 days equals. Bohag Bihu or Rongali Bihu festival continues for 7 days and called as Kshaak Bihu. The 7 days are known as Kot Bihu, Guru Bihu, Manu Bihu, Kirtan Bihu, Sine Bihu, Mela Bihu and Chera Bihu. Fulgur dance. Kongali Bihu. Kongali Bihu has a different flavor as there is less merriment and the atmosphere has a sense of constraint and solemnity. During this time of the year, the paddy in the fields are in the growing stage and the granaries of the farmers are almost empty. On this day, earthen lamps are lit at the foot of the household tulsi plant, the granary, the garden and the paddy fields. To protect the maturing paddy, cultivators whirl a piece of bamboo and recite Rowakoa chants and spells to ward off pests and the evil eye. During the evening, cattle are fed specially made rice items called pitha. The Bodo people light lamps at the foot of the sajat tree. This Bihu is also associated with the lighting of Akaksi Gonga or Akaksbonti, lamps at the tip of a tall bamboo pole, to show the souls of the dead the way to heaven, a practice that is common to many communities in India, as well as Asia and Europe. Bohag Bihu. Bohag Bihu comes from the word pog, that is eating and enjoyment. It is a harvest festival and marks the end of harvesting season. Since the granaries are full, there is a lot of feasting and eating during this period. On the eve of the day called Aruka, that is, the last day of Pausa, menfolk, more particularly young men, go to the field, preferably near a river, build a makeshift cottage called palaga with the hay of the harvest fields and the bonfire or meiji, the most important thing for the night. During the night, they prepare food and there is community feasting everywhere. There is also exchange of sweets and greetings at this time. The entire night is spent around a meiji with people singing Bihu songs, beating tol, a typical kind of drums, or playing games. Boys roam about in the dark stealing firewood and vegetables for fun. The next morning they take a bath and burn the main meiji. People gather around the meiji and throw pithas and betel nuts to it while burning it at the same time. They offer their prayers to the god of fire and mark the end of the harvesting year. Thereafter they come back home carrying pieces of half-burned firewood for being thrown among fruit trees for favorable results. All the trees in the compound are tied to bamboo strips or paddy stems. Different types of sports like buffalo fight, egg fight, cock fight, nightingale fight, etc. are held throughout the day. There are other conventional festivals observed by various ethnic cultural groups. Midamifi, Aliiligang, Porag, Gaja, Hapsihatanai, Karai are few among them. The Koch celebrates this Bihu as Pushna. All Assamese people around the world celebrates this tradition on the month of January as per English calendar. The Aruka comes on January 13 followed by the Bihu on January 14. Instruments used in Bihu: tol, tal, pepper, toka, bani, ksutulai, gogana. Bihu elsewhere. Bihu is also seen to be celebrated abroad. Many Bihu associations/committees exist elsewhere where this festival is celebrated with enthusiasm. The London Bihu Committee, UK is one of them amongst others. Related holidays in other cultures, it coincides with the New Year's in many other Southern Asian calendars, including Burmese New Year, or Thingyan, Khmer New Year, or Kol Chnamthmey, Lao New Year, or Songkran/Pai Mai Lao, Malayali New Year, or Vishu, Odia New Year, or Mahavisuva Sankranti, Nepali New Year, or Bikram Samwat/Vaishak Ek, Sinhalese New Year, or Aluthavruda, Tamil New Year, or Puthandu, Tithe New Year, or Songkran, Tuluva New Year, or Bishu, Methili New Year, or Juchital. Notes and references. External links: Bihu Festival, Bihu Photos, Bihu Huzari, and Vesha.co in a bilingual website on Assamese traditional musical instruments.